Hello, everybody! Welcome back to Let's Play Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I'm Mad Mark. In the last episode, we were almost killed by Doctor Doom, but we were saved at the last minute by Uatu the Watcher, who has taken us to Atillan, home of the Inhumans, and we got two new missions. Well, one new mission we can do so right now. We need to head to the Shi'ar Empire and get a Macran crystal. So we're probably gonna get to that eventually. But first, some trivia. Alright, let's see. The blue area of the moon. I was just discussing that. Breathe in Terrigen Mist. That was also discussed earlier by Vision. What team wasn't a Lethal Legion? I think the Lethal Legion was a group of villains. I think it was Operation Rebirth. Yeah. They talked about that earlier in the game. The Rathos. They also talked about this. Originally, humans were... Yeah, here we go. Yep. Oh, I'm doing good so far. Oh, wait. We haven't talked to Gorgon yet, but I think I know this one. Like this. I think this is one. Yeah. Super Scroll has all the powers of Fantastic Four. Just saying. Corsair. I don't think they actually mentioned Corsair by name, but he is the father of Cyclops. Kill the Avengers. Yeah. Ooh, I'm on a roll. Oh, Vibranium. Duh. What's the name of that? Foggy Nelson, I think? Damn it! The Merc with a Mouth. He's also known as the Crimson Comedian, but anyway. Grandmaster? Damn it, that was gonna be my next guess. Black Bull once destroyed half of Atillan? Yeah, Vision was just mentioning that. I think it was Galactus. Double, damn it. Birds. New York? Everything's located in New York in the Marvel Universe. Except this place. Who's... That doesn't matter. Invisible Girl before she became a woman proper. That sounds kind of wrong. Titanium Man? Who's the Crusher? I don't think that's mentioned in anywhere else in the game. I think you just have to be lucky to know that. What? Norrin Rad. I just happen to know that. She did not have any hots for Magneto. Come to think of it. What? Whatever. Black Bull, we went over that like 5 times in the last episode. Why was Atillan moved to the moon? Okay, I know let's escape something. Ugh. So much for being on a roll. The Howling Commandos. I think you mentioned that. Yeah, she's actually a young woman. Well, young by the time of this game. Anyway. Thor was banished. I think that's the plot of the first Thor movie. Yeah, I knew that one by heart. The fastball special. Ah, I should have answered that one. The power cosmic, as it gives Silver Surfer his surfboard. I think. Yeah, alright, there we go. Alright, see. Okay. Gladiator. Really? Should have known. Yeah, Triton is like an aquatic inhuman, so he's friends with Namor. Forge? I could see the Tinkerer, but I don't think Forge has anything to do with that. Stone. Yeah, so now Thor's hammer is more like a mace than an actual hammer. How many questions are in this damn thing? Okay. Yeah, they created Thor's hammer. And we already... Yeah, that's all the trivia we got for now. Alright, we're powered up. Let's go to this room.
On behalf of Black Bolt, monarch of my people, welcome to Atillan. My name is Crystal.
Thank you, Crystal. It's an honor to be here.
I would remind you not to attempt conversation with Black Bolt. His vocal power is so immense that he could destroy half of this city with a whisper. I have a question for you. My sister Medusa had traveled to Earth in search of the ultimate nullifier to defeat Dr. Doom. But we haven't heard from Medusa in quite some time, and we aren't certain where she might have gone for the device. She's either at the Baxter Building, SHIELD headquarters, or Muir Island. Would you mind asking Dr. Pym where the ultimate nullifier is being kept?
I think it might be being kept at Baxter Building because Reed Richards used it to defeat Galactus, but anyway, start the rest of them.
Greetings, humans. I'm Triton. It is good to see you. Well, I must admit to a certain affinity for your kind, and I have faith you will be able to help us locate Medusa.
I guess this is like a continuation of the Project Warlord, I think that's what it was called, quest. Anyway.
I am an advisor to Black Bolt, and I was also one of the first Inhumans to leave the confines of Atillan. Unfortunately, that led to my capture by a film crew.
Oof.
Eventually, and because of that incident, Atillan was transported to the Himalayas, and sometime after that we moved to our current location on the moon.
Ah.
We prefer to avoid contact with humans. Not that we fear you. Rather, we fear your ignorance and your suspicion of that which is different.
Ugh, ain't that the truth?
Over time, your kind would have sought to attack us. That, plus the fact that your pollution of the air has made Earth's atmosphere all but unbreathable for us. I was there all those long decades ago when a ship of yours, the Lusitania, was sunk. At first, I was sickened that your kind could commit such an atrocity. I was about to depart when I heard your people's cries for help. I knew I couldn't leave them to drown. Unfortunately, I was only able to save one young boy named Billy. But since that day, I felt somewhat of an obligation to help your kind. You're quite welcome.
Billy, whatever that could be. Started talking to Crystal.
Reed, it's always a pleasure to see you here in Atillan.
Hello, Crystal. It's been too long since the Fantastic Four last visited here.
Who are you? Why not? Let's ask her.
My name is Crystal. I'm the sister of Medusa, who's the wife of Black Bolt. Yes, I have the psionic ability to control the 4 elements: fire, water, earth, and air.
Can it really be called Earth if it's not on Earth?
A handheld device of unknown origin. The ultimate nullifier is thought to be able to eliminate any target desired. Apparently, even Galactus is frightened by it. You're welcome.
Alright. Let's talk to Gorgon here. Oh, X.
Humans in the council chamber of Atillan. Never thought I'd see the day. But these are strange times indeed, seeing as how you are our only hope of finding Medusa. I suppose I should welcome you. My name is Gorgon, and I am the Minister of War for the royal family.
Okay.
The name is Gorgon. I am in charge of Atillan's military. But don't think I got the job just because I'm cousin to King Blackbolt and his insane brother.
He's got a brother.
Yes. Maximus is a telepath who's tried to take the throne of Atillan a number of times. Once he even staged an uprising of the Alpha Primitives. But don't worry, I have him safely locked up in the maze.
What are the Alpha Primitives?
They are the working-class clones who live beneath the city of Atillan. They perform all the heavy tasks needed to keep the city running. No. At one point they could have been considered that, but they have been given their freedom. Many of them just enjoy doing the work they were trained to do, and don't want to leave. You're welcome, I guess.
Now, if you look closely at Gorgon's feet, he's got hooves. So he's less of a true Gorgon, more of a Minotaur. Dum-Dum Dugan, what are you doing here?
I've never been so glad to lay eyes on my own kind. I'd heard you were dead. We're helpless. Doom shrugged off every attempt we've made, and we've hit his castle with everything we've got. Small tactical teams, stealth bombers, laser-guided missiles, heck, we even tried the new gamma bombs. Nothing slows him down. Yeah, the X-Men and several other teams made a direct attack on Castle Doom. He beat them all, even Professor Xavier. I've never seen anything like it.
Uh-oh.
What worries me most is Dr. Doom's just starting to learn about his powers. What's he going to do once he gains full control? I wish I had better news for you.
Yeah. What am I doing? What is that? I guess it won't tell us. I saw something glowing back here. Yeah. It was just that machine. Let's take a walk around. Yeah, don't be surprised if this episode is all dialogue today. What's that glowy thingy? Oh, I wouldn't give to be able to tilt my camera like in front of me. Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was behind, No, it wasn't. Let's see. There's Gorgon. Maybe I just imagined it. Well, I could, like, Google it later, but anyway.
Greetings, Black Bolt. I can understand your concern for Medusa, but I wouldn't worry. She's a strong woman and can take care of herself.
Yeah, some superheroes have dialogue with Black Bolt, but I think Deadpool actually has one. Maybe I'll show that off later. Alright, let's talk to Hank Pym. Pym, baby. Oh wait, you're Nick. Wait,
Hi, Reed. Welcome to Atillan.
isn't frickin' Weasel supposed to be here? I don't know.
Thanks, Hank. It's always great to be back here.
The Fantastic Four had been looking after it, but then I think S.H.I.E.L.D. took it. You should ask Nick Fury.
Okay. Tell me about the McCran crystal.
No one knows where it came from, but the crystal is supposed to be very powerful. Some sort of interdimensional nexus.
Really?
It's basically a doorway to a dimension full of high-density neutron stars. Thing is, if that doorway collapses, the gravitational forces would cause our universe to be pulled through. That's the remains of an old city built by aliens known as the Kree. From here, the Kree traveled to Earth to genetically alter a group of humans in hopes of using them as soldiers. Eventually, the Kree gave up on their experiments and left Earth. But the genetically altered humans remained behind. They became known as the Inhumans.
Yeah, I was just talking about that.
Their first city was located on an island in the North Atlantic. But as mankind developed better forms of transportation, the Inhumans moved their city to a spot in the Himalayas. Finally, the pollution of Earth became too much for them, so they moved everything up here to the moon. Hey, it's what I'm here for.
Alright, now let's talk to Nick.
Welcome to Atillan.
Yeah.
It was for a short time, but after the attack on the helicarrier and the Omega, it was given to the X-Men to hide. Ask the Black Widow about it. You're welcome.
Alright, Black Widow. So I'm thinking it's gonna be on Muir Island.
Hello, Mrs. Richards.
Yeah.
Yes. It was given to them a short time ago. They placed the device on Muir Island, under the care of Dr. Moira McTaggart. The security systems there are currently the best in the world. They are constantly being upgraded by the X-Men known as Forge and Beast.
Yeah, Forge is an X-Men, so I don't know what we'd have to do with Doctor Doom's lab explosion.
You are very...
Alright. What's this thing do? Huh. So Apocalypse took over Atillan once. Apocalypse being a villain mutant from the X-Men. Anyway. Alright. Let's, talk to Crystal.
Reed, it's all.
Hello,
Yeah.
Crystal.
Moore Island. Moore Island? Okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah, alright. I thought for sure it would be located in Baxter. Ah! That's what I was looking for, that sketchbook. That fucking sketchbook. Don't mind if I do. Let's see. Anything else on the outer rim here? Comic book missions? Something like that? I doubt it. Alright, well, unfortunately this episode was all talking, but in the next episode, we will actually go to the Shi'ar Empire and see if we can't get that McCran crystal. Alright, see you guys then.